Agency in Motion Continuing Education Series, today's installment and today's episode, 10 smart market diagnosis and profiling questions. You've got to know your customer and your client better than they actually know themselves. And these questions will help you start to uncover some things that you can help with in terms of uncovering problems that you have solutions to that lead to action steps, which ultimately on the backside transfer to products and services that you sell. Number 1, what keeps them awake at night? Indigestion boiling up in their esophagus, eyes open, staring at the ceiling. You can't just breeze past these questions. You got to dig in a little bit and find out really what is it that keeps them up at night. Number 2, what are they afraid of? There's a lot of fears in today's society. You've got to dig down once again and find out what are their fears, what are they afraid of? Number 3, what are they angry about? Who are they angry at? Once again, lots of angry people these days. You've got to find out and pinpoint what are they angry about and who are they angry at. Number 4, what are their top 3 daily frustrations? We've all got frustrations, and once you start to uncover those, once again, that information leads to problems. The problems that they uncover through this process, you have solutions and action steps too. Number 5, what trends are occurring and will occur in their business or lives? So looking a little bit forward thinking and out into the future, what is going to be happening and how is that going to affect both their personal life as well as their business life? And once again, how do you come in with solutions to those possible problems that are going to occur in the future? Number 6, what do they secretly, ardently desire the most? And this is about what they want. Remember, there's 2 sides to marketing. There's 2 sides to understanding how to approach. The carrot and the stick, so to speak. What is it they either want or what is it they want to avoid? Here, what do they desire? When you start to understand what people want, you can start to help them understand how to actually get there. Number 7, is there a built-in bias to the way they make decisions? An example here is engineers. Engineers are very analytical, so you have to understand who the person is that you're talking to and the way they think, the way they process information, and the way they ultimately make decisions. Number 8, do they have their own language? You cannot speak your language, especially in talking to certain types of people. If you come in with too much of your own, specific sector industry language, you're going to lose people. You have to speak their language. And once you understand how to do that, it opens up the conversation, allows them to speak. And by showing interest in others, speaking their language, it's going to build interest in ultimately what you have to offer them at the end point. Number 9. Who else is selling something similar to them and how? Once again, you got to understand your competitors, how they're approaching the marketplace, how they're speaking to people, and understand, what is it they're doing right and what is it they're doing wrong, so you can learn both what to emulate and what to replace or avoid. And finally, number 10, who else has tried selling them something similar and how has that effort failed? So once again, you learn from people who are doing it well, you learn from people who are not doing it well, and both sides of the fence have something to offer you. Here, you want to learn what they've done wrong, how they failed, so when you get into that position, you won't repeat that same mistake. Continue to check out Agency in Motion as we continue to dive in down to ways that can help you build, operate, and manage an agency in the 21st century digital economy.